Stop blaming age alone for your memory loss after 60, because often it is not aging, but one missing nutrient in your food. Follow me closely, because in the next few minutes you will not only understand why forgetfulness sneaks into your life, but also how one powerful food can quietly bring back clarity, focus, and confidence in your daily routines. The World Health Organization estimates more than 55 million people worldwide are living with dementia today, and every 3 seconds, another case is added. For many families in the United States, memory loss often means fear of becoming a burden on children. In India, seniors quietly worry about losing respect in the household when memory slips begin to show. That food, often forgotten in modern kitchens, is a gentle but proven ally for brain health and deeper sleep. When used wisely, it strengthens memory, calms your nerves, and supports healthy aging without complicated pills. Before we start, I want to ask where you are watching from and what time it is. Leave a comment below, and if you like, please press like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's start with the hidden reasons behind memory decline. After 60. As we grow older, the brain quietly changes in ways many people never notice at first. Neurons, the tiny cells that carry thoughts and memories, slowly decline in number, and the brain itself can shrink nearly 5% every decade after 60. This does not mean you are powerless, but it explains why recalling names or remembering appointments may feel harder than before. Beyond natural aging, there are medical conditions that speed up memory loss. Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, high cholesterol, and even small vessel blockages in the brain can interfere with how signals travel. For an older adult in Dallas or Mumbai, this may appear as forgetting a neighbor's name or misplacing glasses again and again. Another overlooked factor is vitamin B12 deficiency, especially common among older adults who follow vegetarian diets in India. Without B12, the brain cannot make enough myelin, the protective coating around neurons, leading to confusion and forgetfulness. Sleep also matters. Research from the University of California shows that a lack of REM sleep prevents the brain from transferring short-term memories into long-term storage. Certain medications add to the problem too. Drugs like benzodiazepines for anxiety, anticholinergics for bladder issues, and even common statins can quietly dull recall over time. Other hidden factors quietly add to the problem. Poor sleep, constant stress, lack of exercise, and diets low in essential nutrients all create pressure on the brain. Harvard Medical School reported in 2018 that seniors who remain inactive show brain shrinkage at nearly double the rate of those who move daily. The important message is this: memory decline is not only about age. With simple steps like daily walking, balanced meals, and consistent sleep, you can protect your mind. Your future memory is still in your hands. Revealing the powerful food that helps restore memory. When it comes to protecting your memory after 60, one food has quietly earned the respect of doctors and nutrition experts around the world. That food is the blueberry. At first glance, it may seem like just another small fruit, often found in grocery stores or sprinkled on a dessert plate. But inside each berry lies a combination of nutrients that science has repeatedly linked to better brain health, sharper memory, and slower aging of the nervous system. Blueberries are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. While not as concentrated as fish oil, ALA serves as a precursor to DHA, the fatty acid that forms much of the structure of the human brain. For seniors in New York or New Delhi, adding blueberries regularly can help strengthen brain cell membranes, keeping signals between neurons clear and strong. This is especially important as natural levels of these fatty acids decline with age, leaving memory vulnerable to decline. But omega-3s are only the beginning. Blueberries are also packed with antioxidants known as flavonoids and anthocyanins, compounds that give the fruit its deep blue color. These plant chemicals fight against oxidative stress, the silent process that damages brain cells over time. Imagine oxidation like rust, quietly spreading on a metal surface. In the brain, this rust weakens memory pathways and slows down thinking. By eating blueberries, you provide your body with a natural defense shield, one that can slow the progression of memory loss and protect against inflammation. In fact, scientists have shown that blueberries improve blood circulation to the brain, ensuring a steady flow of oxygen and nutrients where they are needed most. Better circulation means your hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory, can function more efficiently. This is why many seniors who add blueberries to their diet report not only clearer memory, but also improved mood and sharper focus during the day. One powerful study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease in 2019 revealed that people who consumed nuts such as walnuts daily reduced their risk of Alzheimer's disease by up to 48%. Blueberries, while not a nut, share a similar protective effect because of their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Together, walnuts and blueberries form what many researchers now call a memory-protecting diet. Let's make this more practical. In the United States, many older adults enjoy blueberries in a bowl of oatmeal at breakfast, sprinkled on salads, or blended into smoothies with yogurt and honey. In India, blueberries are less common in traditional kitchens, but they are gradually finding a place in modern recipes. Many families add dried blueberries to warm milk, mix them into kheer, or enjoy them alongside cashews and almonds as part of an evening snack. Both cultures show us that the key is not complication, but consistency. A handful of blueberries 3 to 4 times a week can make a quiet but lasting difference. Blueberries are not a miracle cure, but they are a natural ally. They work best when combined with daily movement, proper hydration, and restful sleep. If you are concerned about memory decline, adding this humble fruit to your meals is a small but meaningful step you can take today. So the next time you walk past a basket of blueberries at your market, pause for a moment. Do not see them as just a sweet fruit, but as a gift for your brain and your future self. Because sometimes recovery does not begin with a pill or a medical test. It begins with a small berry that quietly restores strength, memory, and hope. The right way to use blueberries. Dosage and timing. When it comes to memory health, adding blueberries to your daily routine can be one of the simplest and most effective choices you ever make. But just like any food with powerful properties, the benefits depend not only on eating them, but on how much you eat, how you prepare them, and when you decide to enjoy them. Many older adults quietly believe that eating a handful at any time is enough, yet science suggests a more thoughtful approach. So let us explore together how to use this fruit wisely, without stress, without confusion, and in a way that your body can truly appreciate. First, let us speak about dosage. For most older adults, the recommended amount is between 1 and 2 ounces each day, which equals about 28 to 56 grams. That translates roughly into half a cup to a full cup of fresh blueberries, a portion that is large enough to provide the protective antioxidants your brain craves, yet still small enough to avoid unnecessary sugar or calorie intake. Harvard nutrition experts have noted that consistent, moderate intake produces stronger long-term benefits than occasional large amounts. In simple words, a steady daily rhythm works better than an occasional feast. Now, how should you prepare and eat them? Blueberries are naturally delicious, but preparation methods can make them easier on the digestive system and more suitable for older adults. You might choose to soak dried blueberries in warm water for 15 minutes before eating, which softens their texture and reduces any digestive strain. Lightly roasting them in an oven for a few minutes can also release aroma and enhance taste without damaging their nutrients. Many seniors in the United States enjoy adding blueberries into oatmeal at breakfast, while in India, families mix them into kheer or warm milk in the evening. Others prefer to scatter them over a fresh salad or blend them into a light smoothie with yogurt. These methods all share one truth. Blueberries fit seamlessly into both Western and Indian kitchens, proving that healthy eating need not feel foreign or complicated. Timing, however, matters more than most people realize. If you enjoy blueberries in the morning, you provide your brain with an early dose of antioxidants and natural energy. The natural sugars inside combine with fiber to create a slow, steady release of fuel, helping you stay alert through daily tasks. On the other hand, eating blueberries in the evening may support deeper rest. The flavonoids and anthocyanins inside have mild effects on calming the nervous system, which may reduce nighttime stress and make sleep more refreshing. A study conducted at Tufts University found that older adults who consumed blueberries regularly showed improvements not only in memory tasks, but also in sleep quality, suggesting that this small fruit has benefits beyond cognition alone. You may ask, is it safe to eat them at both times, morning and evening? Yes, in moderation. Splitting your intake into 2 smaller portions, one earlier in the day and one later, may provide the most balanced support. For example, half a cup in oatmeal for breakfast and a quarter cup in warm milk before bed can create a gentle rhythm of nourishment. In this way, your brain receives steady protection while your body avoids the stress of sudden large servings. Still, caution is necessary. Overeating blueberries can quietly lead to side effects, especially in seniors with sensitive digestion. Because they contain natural fruit sugars, consuming them in excess may lead to weight gain over time. Some people may also experience bloating or mild indigestion if they suddenly increase their intake. A report from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition emphasized that while berries are strongly protective against memory decline, moderation remains the key to safety. In short, do not fall into the trap of believing that more is always better. Your body values consistency, not overload. The question many seniors ask is, should I choose fresh, frozen, or dried blueberries? Fresh berries are ideal when in season, offering the highest water content and crisp flavor. Frozen berries, if unsweetened, are equally nutritious and can be stored easily for months. Dried blueberries are convenient, but they are more concentrated in sugar, so portions must be smaller, just a few tablespoons rather than a full cup. Whatever form you choose, remember that the goal is balance. Select the version that fits your budget, your kitchen habits, and your personal taste, and then commit to using it regularly. Cultural traditions also show us simple wisdom. In American households, blueberries often appear in granola mixes, baked into muffins, or stirred into salads. In Indian families, especially urban households, they are increasingly added to dairy-based dishes like kheer, or stirred into smoothies with almonds and flaxseed. These methods highlight that the fruit adapts naturally to both cultures. What matters most is not the recipe itself, but the act of making blueberries part of your daily rhythm, just like brushing your teeth or walking after dinner. But here comes the silent challenge. Many older adults feel overwhelmed by changing diets, especially after years of eating in certain ways. You may wonder, will this small adjustment even make a difference? The evidence suggests that it can. A study by the University of Cincinnati demonstrated that older adults who consumed a daily portion of blueberries for 12 weeks performed significantly better on memory and learning tests compared to those who did not. This was not a miracle pill or a drastic lifestyle overhaul. It was a simple daily habit, a handful of berries added to their meals. The emotional pressure of memory decline is real. Many seniors in both the United States and India quietly fear becoming a burden on their families if their memory weakens further. The good news is that even small dietary adjustments, like the regular use of blueberries, can slow down this decline and restore confidence. Think of blueberries as a small partner walking with you step by step, rather than as a complicated medical solution. So let us summarize clearly. 1 to 2 ounces of blueberries each day, prepared in simple, gentle ways, can help protect your memory and improve your sleep. Eat them in the morning for energy or in the evening for calm, but always in moderation. Avoid excess, respect your digestion, and choose the form, fresh, frozen, or dried, that suits your life. The research is clear, the methods are simple, and the benefits are real. Now I invite you to reflect for a moment. If such a small fruit can quietly defend your brain, reduce your stress, and support your sleep, why not make it a part of your daily rhythm? Perhaps the real question is not whether blueberries work, but whether you are ready to give them a consistent place in your life. Because in the end, memory is not only about the past, it is about preserving your future. 2 years ago, Mrs. Eleanor, a 71-year-old retired librarian from Ohio, began noticing small gaps in her memory. She often misplaced her reading glasses, forgot appointments, and sometimes lost the thread of a conversation. At first, she felt it was simply age, but deep down she worried it might be the start of something more serious. The stress quietly built up, and her confidence in daily life began to fade. On the advice of her doctor, she added a simple habit to her routine: a small bowl of fresh blueberries each morning with oatmeal, and a few dried berries stirred into warm milk before bed. Within 6 weeks, she felt subtle but meaningful changes. Her sleep became deeper, her mornings felt calmer, and she noticed she could remember shopping lists without writing them down. Her family also observed she seemed more present and cheerful at gatherings. By the 3rd month, Eleanor experienced a moment that moved her to tears. For the first time in years, she remembered her grandson's birthday without a reminder. She baked a small cake, and when her family saw her surprise, they cried together with joy. For Eleanor, the blueberries became more than food. They were proof that small habits could restore dignity and independence. Eleanor shared that what surprised her most was not only the sharper memory, but also the sense of control she regained. Instead of feeling helpless, she discovered that small, consistent choices could restore both health and hope. For her, blueberries became more than food. They became a daily reminder that aging does not mean surrender, warnings, and who should be careful. While blueberries are one of the gentlest and most supportive foods for the aging brain, there are still important cautions that must be mentioned. For most people, adding 1 or 2 ounces daily is safe and beneficial, yet a small group of individuals may need to be more careful. This is not meant to alarm you, but to help you use this fruit wisely and protect your health in every possible way. First, let us talk about allergies. Although rare, some older adults do experience reactions to berries, especially if they already have a history of fruit or pollen allergies. A mild case may cause itching or stomach upset, but in stronger cases, swelling or breathing difficulties can occur. If you have ever experienced strange symptoms after eating berries or fruit-based desserts, it is best to consult your doctor before making blueberries a daily habit. Second, the issue of kidney health deserves attention. Blueberries contain potassium and phosphorus, minerals that support the body in normal amounts but may be harmful when kidneys are weak. Seniors living with chronic kidney disease must often limit potassium because excess levels in the blood can affect heart rhythm and overall safety. For someone managing kidney problems in Chicago or Chennai, it is not that blueberries are forbidden, but the amount must be guided by a healthcare provider. Third, medications cannot be overlooked. Blueberries contain natural compounds that may mildly influence how blood clots. If you are taking anticoagulants such as warfarin, Eliquis, or daily aspirin, even a healthy food can create unexpected interactions. Doctors generally agree that small amounts are safe, but it is always best to ask your physician before increasing your intake. A short conversation with your healthcare provider can save you from long nights of worry. The final reminder is perhaps the most important. Blueberries are not medicine. They are not designed to replace prescribed drugs for memory, blood pressure, or diabetes. They are part of a supportive lifestyle, a gentle ally that works best when combined with medical care, restful sleep, regular activity, and emotional balance. Think of them as a partner walking beside you, not as a cure that walks ahead of everything else. Many seniors feel frustrated when they hear warnings, because it can sound as if one more pleasure in life is being taken away. But the goal is not to restrict. It is to empower you to enjoy blueberries in a safe and consistent way. With proper guidance, they remain one of the simplest and most delicious foods you can include. So let this message reassure you. If you are healthy, eat them freely in moderation. If you have kidney disease, blood clotting issues, or allergies, speak to your doctor first. Because in the end, knowledge gives you freedom. And with freedom comes confidence that your memory, your health, and your joy are still within your hands. Memory loss after 60 is not destiny, and it is not a punishment that you must simply accept without hope. Your brain still responds to care, and natural foods like blueberries can provide daily nourishment that supports clarity, focus, and healthier aging. Each small serving works gently, protecting brain cells, improving sleep, and giving you back a sense of control that many seniors quietly fear they have lost. If you stay consistent, real changes are possible. Within 2 to 3 months, many older adults notice they can recall details more easily, follow conversations with confidence, and even enjoy deeper rest at night. This is not magic. It is the natural reward of steady habits. Now I would like to hear from you. Have you ever tried adding blueberries or similar foods to your meals? Did you notice any changes in your memory or energy? Please share your experiences in the comments below because your story may encourage someone else who feels alone in this struggle. And before you go, please press like, subscribe, and share this video with friends or family members. Together, we can build a community of elders who live with health, dignity, and hope, one simple habit at a time.